wasn't a good conversation, if that means anything. Hi, Michaela.
Hi, how are
Hello.
y'all, friends?
Good.
What happened with the flag? The last thing I heard was
Oh,
flag.
because I put a red flag up.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Hello, Amy.
Hi Mel, how are you? And
Good.
others, how are you?
Good. How was?
Can you hear me? Can
Yeah.
you hear me? Okay. I'm 32.
Cool,
I
cool.
was talking to you before about my trans son,
Right.
and I wanted to ask you something, if you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
CPS took him from my house because I was abusing him. So, and I don't know what to do about it because he can be himself right now, and it's killing me. Oh, sorry.
Gosh. You're
It's
okay.
it's it breaks my heart so bad because they call it a phase, and I'm going too deep with it. So I'm like, what can I do? Because I don't think he's gonna last long. If you know what I mean. He's not gonna survive this. I'm for sure.
for people in the comment section, there was a prior conversation happened with this guest. And there's a full context of a conversation that happened, which is what the guest is referring to. This is not what you're seeing is not full context. This is a part two. So if you weren't here when the initial conversation took place, that is why you are confusion at why Mel gasped instead of
Yeah.
yeah.
Gosh. Since you're in the Netherlands, I don't have any. I don't have any advice. Let me see. Did you look into? Because I know Dora gave you a couple resources.
Yeah, can you give it to me one more time, Adora, please?
I don't remember what resource I gave you.
It was something because okay, she was having issues with her son in school, right? Being like misgendered by the teachers. Because her son is trans, and the
Okay,
Netherlands.
I have a vague memory. I don't even remember what I looked for.
I don't either.
Something with the rights in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
You looked it up for me, and but I don't have it anymore. But I don't know what to do because he's gonna unalive himself, and he said it out every day to me, and I can't do nothing right now. The family where he's in, it's crazy. They don't let him dress like he wants. It's
Are
it's
you allowed to
disturbing.
communicate with your child?
What did he say? Sorry.
Are you allowed to communicate with your child?
No, but we talk about we text.
Okay,
Yeah,
so your
but it's not.
child, so you're still in your child's life then.
Yeah, it's not allowed, but we are doing. I want to know what's going on in his mind. So,
Um.
and they say it's abuse.
Sure, I want you to remember that having just one supportive parent can make a huge difference. I know that your child is not in a good place right now, but you being in your child's corner and supporting them is helping.
I hope so,
I
but
know.
I don't know how how he feels right now. To be, it's it's ridiculous what's happening,
So
and
the
I want
family
to cry.
how does your child identify? Sorry,
Him.
him. So he's the family that he's at now. They're not letting him dress how he wants,
No.
and CPS is aware of this.
Yeah. they say it's nonsense. I go too far with it. It's just a phase, and I want him to go to therapy, and they say it's not necessary because he's perfectly fine. And
Oh my gosh, Amy, I'm so sorry.
that's what happens, people, when you force your child to be who they don't want to be. They want to unalive themselves. And this is why
This website's
it's hard, because I don't have anybody to talk about it because they don't understand me.
yeah. He's 7, right?
Yeah, he's 7, so he's young. And what if it's a phase? What? So what?
Exactly. He'll just dress differently and stop using he/him pronouns.
Yeah, I'm like, so what? I'm like, it's not a big deal, and they don't understand it because, yes, I want him to have puberty blockers when it's, when he's ready. But when it's a phase, he can say, no, Mom, I don't want anymore. And then it's okay too,
Yeah, because puberty blockers don't do anything permanent.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's so harmful what they are doing right now, and they keep him away from me, and those people are forcing him to somebody he's not, and I'm getting really mad at it, and I don't know what to do, because it's like his dad. He wants to be like his dad because his dad is also a trans man. So he just wants to be like him. And I'm like, it's not true. It's not true, and I'm not abusing him. It's the other way.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, Amy. Oh my goodness.
I'm helping him, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything wrong, and I don't know why it's called abuse. I don't know why.
There's a website out of Amsterdam called choiceforyouth.org. Choice for Youth.
Oh, choice. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. It looks like they might have some contact. At least maybe someone can give you advice. Because I don't know how CPS works in another. I don't even really know how it works here, honestly. But oh my gosh! All right.
It's ridiculous that they say it's basically the counselor. Is that what it means? Yeah, they say it's not a thing. Especially at that age, it's not a thing, and he can decide when he's 18. I'm like, no, he cannot. He cannot wait until he's 18 because and that I put it in his mind. I'm like, no, I did not. It's crazy. It's getting worse and worse.
How long ago did they take him out of the home?
This week, it happened this week.
Okay.
They were treating me like I'm a monster. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything. And we have to go to the, how do you say that? I'm losing my word. I'm sorry. How do you say that? The court. You have to go to the court and the judge decide when or he's coming home or not. And I'm trying to explain, what transgender, what it means. And I'm like, and it can at that age, right?
Right, and the only thing you're doing right now is just using different name, pronouns, and clothing, right? Like it's not
Yeah, and if it's a face, it's okay. It's
right.
I don't get it. But but they say, yeah, you don't see it because of your brain injury, and you can see the difference. I'm like, what?
I'm trying to find some kind of resource. I'm struggling, but I'm looking right now.
I know.
Yeah,
I
what was
think
the
the last
Dora?
one
You
was
gave
from
me.
school.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Go ahead.
Dora gave me those website in the United States about trans kids.
I gave you what in the United States?
The Trevor Project?
Yes, Trevor Project definitely has resources, and they can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean the Trevor.
You can try. I mean, you can try to contact them and see if they can find anything for you in the Netherlands.
Or they can at least point you in the right
Project,
direction.
right?
Yeah, the trevorproject.org.
I'm just trying to collect information about trans people and especially trans kids because
So there's another, I know of a few in the United States, right? So there's another website called healthychildren.org. And there's an article, it's by the American Academy of Pediatrics, but there's an article called Gender Identity Development in Children, and it talks about how children can have an understanding of being trans at a young age. I don't know if that'll help you for court.
yeah, they say they can't, and they're just kids, and we need to let them be. I'm like, yeah, we need to let him be. That's right. I'm like, I'm the one who's letting him be. You guys don't. I'm sorry if I offend too much.
You're fine, Amy.
I'm just
sure I would be-
mad. And they say that I'm crazy and his dad is crazy.
So I don't really have anything concrete right now, but what I'm seeing suggests that the Netherlands is pretty progressive as far as trans rights are concerned.
I know.
It sounds to me like someone overstepped their boundaries, and you may have a legal case.
Yeah, that's literally the country that my kid wants to move to because of the
His old school reported me.
yeah, so you should
So
they are a pretty like LGBTQ friendly country.
yeah, I hope the judge will give me, the sign that I'm right, because it's crazy. But they also put it on my disability, so it's not only him being trans, but it's also that. But it's just they use the trans. I don't. How do I say it? Him being trans. They use it as a reasonable reason that he's outhouse.
So I looked up the process of DCF intervention in Netherlands, which is what we call it. DCF is Department of Children and Families. It seems like because the school called in and made a report, based off of the fact that the person that called in the report could be anybody in the school, because teachers are mandated reporters. They likely maybe felt like you were forcing this idea on your child by asking them to change your child's name and pronouns. And so they called in a report. And so it seems like what they'll do is the typical process that happens in the United States of America, where they conduct an investigation, and then you'll have some sort of hearing, and then go from there.
Yeah, I hope so. It's just
Why would they take the child first, though? Why not do the investigation first?
They always
that's-
remove the child for investigation in most cases, which is, and it seems like the Netherlands is more quick of removing the child when there is a claim for abuse, whereas here in America, if there is no evidence to substantiate, then they leave the child even if there is signs of potential abuse. Like if there's no hardcore evidence, like if they have not caught them in the act, or there's no markings present at the time, they won't remove the child. But if there are markings or something like that present at the time, they will remove the child, conduct an investigation, and then after the investigation with their findings, give the child back to their parent if deemed appropriate.
Yeah, they are quick with removing kids from their house. If there's a report, it's quick, and it's based on a lie because I'm not forcing him. I contact his therapist to, say what's going on, and she said, "Well, I didn't see him this week," so, and I'm like, "Why?" And she
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, you think that would be a problem with the family that he's staying with, not bringing him to therapy.
Yeah, but she I don't know the people he's with, so I was like, I don't know where he is.
Right.
And he said to me like, wait, he's limited in his text. He can, he's little. He can tell me places. He's 7. So I can't get things out of him because we only get the text, and he's not saying where he can say where he is right now. And it's frustrating because he's only saying he wants to unalive himself if this become reality. I'm like, no, I'm gonna fight for you, but it's so hard to, transphobes that are doing this because that's why they are doing this. They don't like trans people.
Yeah, and you took him out of school, right? So that's probably why the school.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
it's
they
gonna.
were threatening me with we're gonna report this to the CPS, but I didn't took it serious because I was like, yeah, what are
And
you
that's
going
the
to
other
see?
thing. Netherlands has a strict policy on education where children can't be homeschooled. So there's likely possibly something in the report about the fact that you removed the child from school with the assumption that you had not planned to place the child in another school, that the child was not being enrolled in another school, something like that.
He was going to another school after summer, and I can prove that. I'm like, he's going to another school, but
Right, but they just wouldn't put him in now, probably because school's almost done.
yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah, and sure, I did keep him home because he was unhappy. He was, I don't know if I can say that, but he was self-harming himself. So it's that of a problem. I don't want that to be happening.
Gosh, Amy.
So I was like, I'm not going to put him in a classroom with a teacher that's yelling at him that he's a girl and he will always be. It's crazy. I don't even believe that I live in the Netherlands anymore. I'm like I'm somewhere else because it's I don't believe that is happening in such an accepting country.
And hopefully, because you are in such an accepting country, you can get somewhere with the court, like with the judge, because that's all you're doing is trying to protect your kid.
Yeah, and it's all I can do right now. And what Adora was saying, that I'm there for him, and that's help. I hope that will save him. But yeah, it's hard. It's a hard thing to hear from your child that, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to come up, but I didn't.
Don't apologize. You're totally fine. I
This
just
is what we're here for.
I just wish I could do more for you. I just don't know what to do.
It doesn't sound to me like they have any actual grounds from what I'm hearing. Like the fact that your child wants to be gendered a certain way and wants to have a certain name used, that is not you forcing being transgender on them. Not that that's even possible.
Right.
So whatever investigation, Buzzy was mentioning an investigation, fingers crossed, they should easily be able to realize, oh shit, yeah, we got this wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also what I wanted to add. Is there a source for that it can be forced on people? Is there some
No,
source?
yeah. You can't force someone to be trans.
But is there a source, or is that I can say like it is not?
It's more for like what I was telling you, like with the healthychildren.org website, the gender identity development in children. It just kind of shows that that you can just be trans even at young ages. So it's not really the opposite. It's just it just kind of
Yeah.
shows you can develop incongruent. I don't think there's anything. I don't know of anything for the opposite.
They were saying no, sex and gender is the same thing. I'm like, stop saying that. I'm like,
And then glsen.org.
GLS.
En.
I'm sorry.
Okay. En.org is another website on it's just about LGBTQ, like
Rainbow rights.
yeah, it has to do it's like it's a resource on like schools in the Netherlands and support of LGBTQ. I don't know if there's somebody there you can contact and just tell them what happened and the school wasn't being inclusive.
But they say that I can't prove my rights. I'm like, I know this for a couple months now. I just, he says I'm a boy, so I calling him. I don't see what is bad about it. And if he's a girl, I don't, it's just. It's not harming my child. I'm like,
No, you're doing the right thing. Supporting him in the school. I don't know what the school's doing, but
yeah, the school is ridiculous. I'm like, what did you do? Now he's out of my house. Now what? Now you're happy?
hopefully they don't take too long to do the investigation.
I don't know. I can't speak to him because they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want me to force anything else on him. I'm like, wow. And the family he's in, they are Christians, so I have no good hopes. I don't have. That's why I'm coming up with them because I want to have the travel. I forgot the travel project, so thank you. I was looking at for it, but I couldn't find it anymore. But
Yeah, there's some that maybe you can contact someone on there and just see if they have any way to like connect you with anyone else
yeah, it's hard. I can fight the disability thing, but I understand that. But that's another topic. It's two different topics, and it's not because I have a brain injury that I'm doing this. I'm like, what?
I know it was led by him.
Yeah, I was like, it just, I can't, I don't care who he is. I'm like, people don't know that they are forcing him. It's the other way around, but yeah. But I have the website. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you, Adora, for the site also.
Yeah, and if you need to stop in anytime and just talk,
I just needed a vent also. I'm sorry. I was
I'm
like,
not really sorry about.
you guys understand me, and yeah.
I can't imagine what you're going through right now. So I just, it make me cry. Don't just, don't feel bad. You're totally fine. I hope these things help you.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best. That's the only thing I can do right now, and yeah.
One moment. Some of my Discord members are sending some resources. Let me take a look at them real quick.
Okay.
1 second.
And his dad, he can't, I'm not allowed to talk to his dad right now. It's serious. It's like, I'm like, what?
So I'm not the link that my Discord members sent. I'm not 100% sure if it'll be applicable to you, but it might be. It's the Rainbow Railroad, and what they do is they're a worldwide organization, and they help people. They help queer people and their families get to a safe place.
Rainbow
Railroad.
Can you spell the second word?
RAILOAD. I'm not sure if this was applicable to your situation, but it's at least it's worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. That's why I'm asking you, because you guys know things about. I'm new to this, so I was like, but yeah, thank you, and
You're welcome. I hope these things help you. And like I said, if I'm live, or even if you want to message me, if you just need to vent. I know you said you don't have anybody else to talk to about this. I wish I could do more for you. But if it helps.
yeah, I want to get in Adora's Discord, but I couldn't get the answers right.
Amy, send me a DM on Discord, all right?
Is your name the same on TikTok?
Adorable_Rainbow Fist. Send me a DM and let me just make sure to let me know who you are.
Should I say Alpha Male's live or?
Yes, that'll be enough. Yep.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't get the answers right because
No problem.
I think it's my brain actually not letting me. So,
That's okay.
but I will message you.
All
No
right.
problem.
Thank you.
I'm in there as well. So again, if you need, or you can just contact me. You can message me here on.
I just feel alone because no one understands me, and people think I'm crazy, and it's hard. I'm like, it's just lonely, not being able to.
My friend Sherry at the CIS. I don't know if you've seen her on here.
Yeah, she's in your life sometimes, right?
Yeah. She went through, well, not the same situation as you, but where she went through a divorce where people didn't believe her, right, and thought that she made her son trans as well when he was little. So she may be someone that you can talk to as well.
It's just crazy. I don't understand it. People are forcing children it's the other way. It's the other way.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. They're saying they are forcing him to
Oops.
grow out his hair, and I'm like, it's hard. It's just breaks my heart. Like, it's not.
As much as you can text him, you just let him know that you're doing everything you can for him.
Yeah, but it's also if he tells me where he is, I can't I make it worse when to go there and make a fight. It's just making it worse. I'm explaining that to him, like, I want to get you, but I can't because it's making things worse. And you know, I'm telling him we are in this together. I will always believe you. But he's saying to me, yeah, what if I'm a girl? I'm like, yeah, that's so, you know. I'm like, I will always love you. I don't care if it's just a face. You know, I'm like, it's not wrong with exploring yourself, right? But then he say this, they are saying this to him. He never say that. What if I'm you know, just a girl? I'm like,
Right, and it's probably making him. It's just it's confusing for him, right? Because he probably will blame himself on, you know, not being with you.
yeah, I'm like,
He definitely needs to be able to see his therapist or his counselor. Like,
yeah, his therapist also is going to measure CPS because what I'm telling her, I was like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
So then it sounds to me like you already have some of the key pieces in place here. I mean, you have a therapist in your corner who's going to be able to help you out here. You're fighting the good fight. Remember to remember to take care of yourself too.
Yeah, it's hard because, you know, I'm bedridden for now because I have a bad sore, so it's you know, that's not helping also. And then I have people telling me I'm crazy, that it's my brain injury, and then I'm getting psycho, and I'm like, you know, it's the family is not supporting, and yeah, it's crazy right now, and I'm like, but the therapist is also going to, you know, send proof that you know, he has how do you say, dysphoria. So
good. I hope the therapist does get in contact with CPS and
Yeah,
can
me too.
see your son and help him right now.
at least
Maybe-
to put him back in therapy, you know, that's what.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a good first step. At least get the therapy back.
She was like, where is he? You know, where did you not come with him? I was like, yeah, he's taken away. I'm like, I didn't know that he didn't, you know, that he didn't have
Go.
therapy. I was like, what? He needs to go to at least to his therapy, and that's what I'm asking CPS. But they say no, he doesn't need it. I'm like,
Amy, what is your Discord?
what did he say?
She asked you what your Discord was.
Oh wow, now you're asking me a question. Hold on.
She was probably gonna try to message you first. That's all.
Right, yeah, just to save yourself a
I
step. So you don't have
I
to
just
find
hope someone's to, you know, to want to listen to me and just to hear me vent or something, but understands me also, you know. I'm not saying that I'm crazy. I just need some person, and I thought I could find it in your Discord, but then I couldn't answer the question. I'm like,
See.
maybe I am stupid.
Oh, absolutely.
I have 3 Amy's in my server. When did you try to join? When was this?
When I subscribed, wow, I think it was last year, to be honest.
So I have 2 people. I have Amy Cooked PhD. I have Amy BAB.
No, that's not.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm looking it up, but it's all over the place right now.
No problem.
But I don't hope I'm holding you up. No.
No, you're fine. You're fine. If you like, and if you need to, like, if you can't find Adora on Discord again, God, I keep dropping everything. You can message me on here, and I can try to get in contact with her and have her find you or whatever. We'll try to do whatever we can for you, whatever that is.
And I know you are not in the Netherlands, but you guys helping me a lot because you know the source, right? And where I can find that you know, that trans kids, they exist. And I'm like,
Yeah.
because it's a whole different education in the Netherlands than where you guys are from. I think that's crazy. I'm like, is it the language or because sex and gender, it's the same thing here. It's not we don't have female or women. We just have women. I'm like, why is that?
Yeah, I don't know. That is strange. Like, it's got to be something with how young he is or the school that you had him in, because, like, from a lot of, like I said, a lot of the research, especially that my daughter has done, the Netherlands is supposed to be a really, like, inclusive, LGBTQ friendly country. So, but it's definitely scary to hear these things happening in other areas.
Wow, I found my Discord. That took long. Um, oh, my name is just Amy is my Discord name.
Just dot Amy,
Yeah. Just
Adora.
Sorry.
did you
Just
get it?
dot Amy.
Just dot Amy.
I try to remember when I try to do it, but I'm sorry, I just don't get.
Okay, I sent you a friend request on Discord. You can accept that request whenever you want to, and then just send me a little message.
Where can I find? Oh, let's see it. I'm not familiar with Discord. I made it just to join your Discord. I was like, well, that's a fail. But I can find it.
You can't find the friend request.
No.
So click on your messages.
Hold on, I need to find my. I can find my.
Are you on phone or on PC?
No, I'm on my PC.
PC. Okay.
I'm sorry. I feel.
And so at the very top, the very top left of the corner of the screen, you're going to see a blue box, and when you highlight it, it says direct messages.
Am I that stupid or?
So on the left side of your screen, do you see like a bunch of circles for all the servers that you're part of, or the messages that you've gotten, or?
Yes.
Okay, at the very top, tip top one, click on that.
Is
Oh.
it? Do you see it? I was gonna say, because
No.
is it DOT Amy, or is it just a dot in between just an Amy?
Just dot Amy is my,
Like a
but
period?
I can find my. Wow, I feel so stupid right now. Just I don't see messages.
You don't see a blue box that
It's
says
a blue. No, I don't see that.
Should say not just. It should say message.
My
you might have
profile is
message request.
my profile is my dog. It's a dog.
Okay. So. All
I
right.
just can't find it.
Does the profile look like a dog, Adora?
Just
Hold
whose
on.
profile? Not mine. No.
She said her profile is a dog.
Her profile. I don't actually see your profile. Yeah.
Where's it
So
me?
do you see something that says friends?
Friends. I'm confused right now. Wow.
It's okay to be. It's okay. Okay.
I can find. You say message, right?
Describe what you're looking at right now.
I'm looking at the Discord logo. It says messages.
Up at the top, and you clicked on that.
Yes, I clicked on
Okay.
the Discord.
Now,
thingy.
just to the right of that, there should be something that says friends, something that says Nitro, something that says shop.
Oh yes,
Okay, click on friends.
I clicked on it, but I can't see your name.
Okay, so now at the top of the screen, going across the very top of the screen, is to say friends, online, all, pending, block, and add friends.
Yes, I see that.
So if you click on pending, what do you see?
Oh, I see nothing.
Nothing? Okay, so I sent a friend request to just.amy, and it's a picture. It's got a white background. It's a picture of a woman with black hair.
No, that's not
Her
me.
profile was a dog. Is what she was
Okay,
saying.
No,
so is it?
it's not my dog. It's me. I have blonde hair.
Can you spell out your username for me again one more time?
Oh wow, I can't spell in English. I'm gonna try. GUST dot.
Like the period or the spelled out word for dot?
The
No,
period.
just the dot, not spell out.
Okay, Amy.
And then my name. I'm talking Dutch right now.
Okay, I've tried a few variations of this. The only one I'm getting,
Where can I find? Why can I find your name? Why can I?
the only person I'm getting here is the person with the white background and the black hair. No
Or maybe
dog.
do it
that is.
backwards. Maybe do it backwards. Give her your username since we now
Okay,
know
yeah.
that she's in the
Adora.
friends tab where she can type it in.
Okay, so do you see the green button at the top that says add friend?
No, it's a server. That's not
Okay,
right.
so we're back under the friends section, right?
I feel so stupid right now.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Oh wow. Sorry. Can you say it again?
So are we under the friends section right now?
I'm back. I'm back at where I was before.
Okay. Do you see a green button at the very top of your screen that says add friend?
Oh, at the bottom. I'm looking at. No.
No button that says add friend?
Wow. I'm getting frustrated. It's not you. It's me. It's me.
So on the top of the screen, does it say friends, online, all, pending, blocked, and add friend?
Yeah. Hold on. I think. Yes, I have it.
You found the add friend button?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to tell you exactly what to type, and then
Yeah.
just click on the send friend request. So it's A D O R A B L E
Yes.
underscore
Underscore.
R. Sorry.
Yes, I have it. R.
A I N B O W F I S T.
Okay, I have it.
Now just click send friend request, and I should get that notification in just a moment.
Oh, I have to do a. I have to prove that I'm a human. that's a brain game for me that I have a hard time. That's why Discord is ableist. Wow.
What if androids want to join?
What was that?
What if androids wanted to join Discord?
Hold on.
No problem. Take your time.
I have trouble with these things.
You're totally fine. If you can't, like sometimes if you can't do one too, you can reset it or ask it to give you a different one.
I'm gonna do a different one because I don't. The silhouette. Oh, yes. I failed for this test yesterday. think I got it. No. Wow.
Oh, I got a request. It is from. Oh, I see. Okay.
Did I got it?
Maybe I just got a request from a Sav Larry.
No, that's not me.
A picture of a woman with a cat.
No.
Oh, what the weird timing is that? Somebody else
Who
sent me.
in chat just sent me a friend request?
Somebody did. They saw your.
I need to pick a silhouette from a pig, but I can't even see the silhouette. That's Discord being able is because I. Wow, I'm sorry.
You're doing fine.
I'm holding you up. I think I'm
No,
like
you're fine. Really, I didn't have anything else to do.
I feel stupid right now because I can't even do a simple thing like this. Do I need to click
Don't
on
look.
it or?
I own an entire freaking Discord server with over 1,200 people, and I still have no idea what I'm doing on Discord. I don't know how to do anything on Discord. So don't feel bad. Discord is a disorganized mess.
It's
Thank
not
you,
the
I'm not
most
the only one.
user-friendly thing.
Thank you that I'm not the only one. That's always. But I'm clicking on it, but try again. I'm like, what do I click? Where do I have to click? It's giving me the same thing. I'm getting the same damn.
Okay.
Oh
So-
yeah, I got it.
You got it?
I think no. Do I have to do this to?
Yeah, it's gonna make you verify that you're not a human.
Wow.
Which like
Discord.
what type of test is it giving you? Is it like pictures that you click on, or?
I need to find a silhouette of a pig, but I clicked on the pig and
Just get a resource from one of my followers that might help you with this from a legal standpoint. If you want to write it down.
hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Yes.
It's COC Amsterdam .nl.
Amsterdam. Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and they can help you from a legal standpoint.
Oh, awesome.
I need that so bad. I need someone who, you know, it looks that I can talk, but when it comes to these things, I can't. You know, my brain.
Yeah, it looks like this is what they specialize. They specialize in LGBT legal matters, and at the very least, they can point you towards an agency that will be able to help you even more.
I hope, but yeah, I need people who can talk for me. You know, I'm like I can do only. I'm also bedridden, so I don't even to get to the court, and that's why like, oh, mom's not coming, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I will come, but I can't. That's a hard thing too. And I'm like, I'm still doing this stupid thing with this pig.
I have another resource for you if you would like it.
Hold on. Oh my God, I feel so dumb sometimes.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it is thing. It's difficult sometimes. Oh yeah, what's is it a sword or
Sorry?
is it what is
Yeah,
it?
it's another resource for legal assistance.
Oh yes.
Okay, it's amsterdamcityrights.org.
City, right?
amsterdamcityrights.org.
Dot org. Oh, hold on, this is not right. Oh, I spelled it.
And this is for employment law, housing law, social law, and family law.
I think I need to the family law also,
Yeah.
right? Because it's. But I don't know how can I prove that it's not a, what they say, it's not a bill. How can I prove
These
that?
resources should be able to help you with that.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Thank you to my Discord members that are watching.
can you try again to add me, please? Because this
Sure.
this is not gonna work. I have a picture with
Mel,
I'm
can
sitting.
you do me a favor? Can you take it off of sub only chat, and then Amy can type in the comments her username, and then
I don't have a
Adora
sub.
can get it that way.
There you go. I turned
That
it.
might be helpful.
Can I? Oh, I can.
Try to type your username in the comments. I turned the sub only off. The reason why I
I'm just
have it
gonna
on,
request that the people in the comment section be a human,
yeah, that's
so
why I
that
had it off.
she can work through this. Just be a human, be an actual
That's my
person.
username.
Okay, so that was, I think that's what you tried.
But it's
What
a
comes up?
picture. I have blonde hair on it, so I don't know where the black hair is coming from.
Bye, Michaela.
Bye, Michaela. Whoops.
It's an old picture. I have a skirt on. I don't wear skirts anymore. So, but now I can turn on my my camera. I wish I could. I got banned on my other account.
Since you can do it by phone number, but I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
Mel, I love your nails.
Thanks.
See, y'all, cis people can wear the rainbow pride, the trans pride, the whatever pride colors. You don't have to be a member of the community. Everyone can wear the colors.
It's super cute. I like them.
Thanks.
I used to do trans pride on my left hand and lesbian pride on my right hand.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my husband just got a trans flag color tattoo.
Jaden, you were here last time. Do you remember what resources we gave to Amy?
Yeah,
I
that
know
you
you helped me
gave
out.
me. Yeah, you gave me all of them. I saved them. I saved
Okay.
them. I know. I didn't save them last time. That was stupid. And I was remembering so hard, but I couldn't.
Jaden's got a better memory than I do.
I was like, I knew it was Trevor something, but I didn't remember the rest.
That's okay. So Sherry is here. And I didn't know if she could
I am.
talk to you a little bit about how. So did you hear how much of the story did you hear?
I didn't. I just heard the very end of and then you saying something about
Okay, so
the Netherlands.
yeah, so Amy's been here before a few times. Her son is 7, a trans boy. He had been getting misgendered at school by teachers, like the school
Oh,
not being very inclusive of him. He has been.
sorry.
You're okay. He has been self-harming. He's been having a really hard time. She took him out of school, and CPS just recently took him away from her.
Yeah.
And this happened in the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
Jaden.
And they say no, it's not only that he's a trans boy. It's also my disability. And I get that, but they are saying I'm putting it on him to be trans.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Um,
So I was
do we
saying,
know the laws there right now? Like,
yeah, that's
What
what I
did
was
you say?
saying. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm just wondering what the laws are right now. Are there, and what your rights are, and who
So
you would be able to contact.
it looks like from what Bezzy found that like in the Netherlands, they do take children away pretty quickly when a school reports child abuse in the Netherlands, and they're going to do an investigation. So that's where she is now. But I mentioned you because as someone who was told that they were crazy when your
Yeah.
son was little and trans, because he was really young too.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. And then, I was doing it. I was making him trans. Like, why would I want to do that? Blaming it on me, and then being the single mom, and then the divorce or whatever it is. But yeah, my thought would be, Amy, next of like, if, okay, yeah, say they do an investigation, they find that there's nothing going on, so they can return him. But I don't know what their process is, how long that's going to take, what that would look like.
They say it's gonna, because they also gonna investigate my disability. So it's they are doing 2 investigations. So, and I get, they can saying I'm abusing him because I'm letting him, being who he is.
Right. I'm
And they
wondering
are forcing him to, they using his that name, they saying no, you're not a boy, you're a girl, and he needs to wear girls' clothes. And he texting me saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm better off on a light phone. I'm like, and that's hard to hear from your own son, from your own kid.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like someone like Danielle said in the comments, I'm wondering if there's a limit on how soon after they've done this that they are legally obligated to have this investigation done or give you some kind of information. And is there somebody in the Netherlands that you can contact? I don't know. Does anybody know of something like, gosh,
Yeah, Adora gave me the last one Adora gave me. That's a good one. I'm going to contact them on Monday.
yeah, that's
soon
what I was
as
thinking.
I
Like an
can.
attorney, is an attorney that or an organization?
No, it's an organization, but I like the way they are doing things. So I'm like, I think they are the people I need.
Right. Who was it that she recommended? No, do you remember?
The
Which one is it?
Amsterdam City,
Oh yeah,
yeah, that one.
it was with it's like legal stuff with related to LGBTQ. So
Okay. I know. I was gonna say, like, in the United States, there's like Lambda Legal. There's a few different organizations that do different things depending on if it's like a civil case, if it's like something like a bill trying to get passed, you need a different person. So yeah, if you have a legal resource, contact them as soon as possible, see what kind of information they can give you. And if they can't help you, ask them for another resource. Like when I had to go to court for my son, and I finally did have an attorney who did it pro bono, so they did it for free. But I had to go through a couple different referrals. Like his endocrinologist gave me the number to an attorney, and that attorney didn't do that. So then they gave me a referral to somebody else. And I went through like 3 different people, but I finally got somebody who would help me. So if they don't know what to do, ask them for an idea of who else to talk to until somebody can give you an answer.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, I'm here alone for it. I'm like, and I'm
I can only
bedridden now,
imagine.
so yeah,
I'm
it's
so sorry, Amy. I would be beside myself.
and if and if
Yeah, I
it's
can't even imagine.
and if it's because my disability, I get it, but I get that point, but not first of all, I want him in a family that accepting him, accept who he is.
Right.
Yeah.
But they can't say that I'm abusing him because I'm saying him to him. They are correcting me when I talk about him. They are saying she, and I was like, I was getting pissed
Has
off.
he ever seen, have you been, before this happened, was he seeing a therapist or anything like that?
Yes, they are not allowing to be to go to a therapist also.
Gosh.
So
I was going to say, reach out to his therapist also and see if his therapist has any ideas
yeah, I
of,
did.
gosh.
She said this is
Um,
crazy. She said I never heard of this before. She said it's crazy that they took him because of being trans.
right.
And because I was asking her if he was going to therapy, and she said like, no, I didn't see him, and she was wondering why. I'm like, yeah, they took him, but
Oh, gosh.
he has really this then wow gender dysphoria, so he needs to see
Yeah.
his therapist. So
Right. Yeah,
so
absolutely. He
I'm
still
going
needs to be
to.
getting the therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, because she said I'm going to contact CPS because he needs therapy, and I'm like, I hope they listen to her and saying, but I don't think they're gonna believe her also. It's I'm like it's
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like he needs to because he is really going to unalive himself, and I don't want that.
I know.
I'm like that's why the therapist was, she was worrying about him. I'm like, yeah, they don't let him go to therapy also. I was, that's, yeah, I was pissed off when I heard that
Mhm.
because I didn't know. I don't even know where he is. So I didn't even know that he didn't go
Right. They
to.
can't go to therapy.
Yeah, I was like,
Right.
and we
Gosh.
are not allowed to talk to each other, but we are texting. But he's 7. He's limited in texting.
Right.
So he can't say anything what's on his mind because he can't. He doesn't have the.
Right.
He's learning to write and to. So I'm like, he was not saying to me he's not going to therapy because he didn't know the words. So,
Wow.
and he's only saying, yeah, I need to be a girl. And what if I'm just a girl? I'm like, don't. They are putting it on him right now, not the other way.
Right.
Why don't people see that? I'm like, you are putting
I
things on him right now, not
know. Yeah.
me.
I know because people don't understand. Um, they don't know what's best for your kid. And
They
I
say
mean,
that trans kids don't exist. I'm like, yeah.
that's wild to think that at like a CPS, like some kind of agency like that would have that opinion or have that stance. That's incredible. Um,
I
yeah,
was,
you need to get a hold of somebody else as soon as you can, Amy. Like anybody else who would be able to give you any legal guidance into that. I mean, I would feel desperate in your situation as well. I would probably, I don't know, want to contact the police department, want to contact like
Yeah, they
like
took him from my
local
house.
politicians, like the news station. I would be frantic. Like I completely sympathize. I can't imagine what you're going through. I'm so fucking sorry. This is horrible.
And they took him in my most. I am bedridden and I have a bed sore because of my disability. So I was vulnerable. They took him, and there, that was it. They saying, yeah, we have, we have this and this reason. You gotta take him. For more information, you can call CPL. And I was flabbergasted. I was like,
I bet.
what?
Yeah.
I bet. I followed you, Amy. I'll try to do a little bit of research today and see if I can find any other information that I will like direct message you if I can find any other resources. But start with what Adora gave you. And like I said, if they tell you, no, we can't help you, ask them for another resource. Ask them, do you have any idea who would be able to help me in this? Anything that sounds at all like somebody could help. And then talk to that person. If they say the same thing, get another reference to somebody else.
Yeah, I will, but it's so hard. I didn't know it was this hard, and especially in the Netherlands, it's mind blowing what's happening.
That's wild.
It's I was left. They took him. They with violence. They took him. He didn't even say, he didn't. They say don't. Fuck. I'm sorry. My brain is falling
You're
apart.
okay.
They don't. They even let him allowed to say goodbye to me.
What?
Yeah, we live alone. And he opened the door, and they say, yeah, we're gonna take your child and bye. And they took him, and I have a trauma. This is a trauma for him
yeah.
and
Absolutely,
me.
Amy.
Yes.
And my family is like, yeah, that's what you get for doing this. And I'm like,
God, Amy, I'm so
and I'm
sorry.
like, what? I'm not doing anything wrong, But I think I do sometimes. Like, what did I do wrong? What? Because I say
scarring your kid.
Yeah, you're trying to protect him, Amy. You didn't do anything wrong.
yeah, but that's what I'm, telling myself. I'm like,
I know.
what? And I said, yeah, but the therapist is not going to allow him puberty blockers if they don't, stand behind it. I'm like, that's,
Yeah, because I know that's what you were working on last time I talked to you, was seeing if puberty blockers were going to be an option.
yeah, and the therapist, yeah, but it's like, I let him, and I'm like, is that so harmful that it's called abuse? I'm like, he needs that. Not right now, but when the time comes, because I had a early, how do you say it?
Puberty.
Yeah, puberty. So, and my mom, so it runs in the family. So,
Right. It's possible he could start really early. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
and I was
Yeah,
8.
and people don't realize it takes a long time, even if he's 7 now, and it would be appropriate for him to start puberty blockers at 9. Like the process can be long. You need to work with being able to do the therapy, get the recommendation to the specialist, get the, do the blood workup and everything to make sure that he doesn't have any other endocrine, issues going on. Like it is a process. So yeah, there's no harm in getting that started now,
No.
getting that support system going now. So
I'm like, yeah, but they say, yeah, maybe it's your brain injury talking right now, and maybe you're going psycho. And I was like, yeah, maybe, but, and it's a phase. Some kids wanted to be a boy, and so I'm like, what if it's a phase? It's, who cares? He's a kid. My mom allowed me to explore myself, And And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
that's
not,
the thing I
you're not doing
need.
anything wrong, Amy. I know it can make you like second guess yourself, but
Yeah, I was like, should I stop this whole thing? But I'm like, no, that's
No, you're doing the right thing for your kid. And unfortunately, you're in a place where the system is failing your child and causing him way more harm. Um,
yeah.
you're doing everything that you possibly can. Um, it's just, this is unbelievable. I'm like beside myself. So sorry that you're going through this.
It's yeah, and I have nobody to talk about this because they all don't believe,
Right, right.
in trans people, and they don't. And I'm like, I thought they were, and you learn the people. You need to you get to learn who they are really are. I'm like that's also. I'm like, what?
that is really hard when you start to realize the people around you are invalidating your own child and think that you are crazy, like you said.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
think
and
that,
here they are forcing him to be a girl. I'm like,
yeah, that's why I thought you talking to Sherry would be good because she was told that a lot.
Yeah, I know. My son is, same thing. Like he was pretty young. I had just divorced his dad, so it was a lot of the same thing of like, no, this is just a phase, and I'm making this up, and I'm crazy, and I'm making him trans, and I'm doing this and that. And I did have to go through, like, I had to get an attorney, had to go to court to get court orders so that he could get his medical care because dad refused to. And it's kind of like the same fight that you're doing, like, and he would threaten to take away custody and all this other stuff. Um, and my son's now, he's 16. He hasn't changed. He got his puberty blockers. He's on testosterone now, and he's doing great now. So it just goes to prove, 10 years later, this kid is better than he's ever been because he is getting these things. So, like, you're absolutely doing the right thing, Amy. You're not doing anything wrong. You just really desperately need help, like legal help right
yeah.
now.
And right now, I can talk to his dad because his dad is also a trans man. So I'm not allowed to talk to him because he is harmful to him. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
so yeah, he stepped out of it because he don't want to make it worse, and trust me to get this right because I know a little bit of going to court, but not in this situation. But it's also hard that they watch me, and they also watch me being on here and saying, yeah, you're talking about you're talking to trans people to get information to put it on him. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's so silly.
I'm like, how long are you watching me? I'm just talking to you guys because I want to collect more information because
Yeah.
I want to know more, and I can, I don't know a lot of things. I'm like, I can help it.
Well, and a lot of
No
us
parent, no
don't.
parent does in the beginning.
Yeah, we don't.
No
We don't know what
parent
we're
does
doing.
know anything in the beginning. I didn't know shit. I had to go on the internet and try to do as much research as I could, and this was 10 years ago. So I was looking on YouTube and things like that, and then trying to talk to people who, at children's hospitals to try to get more information, or doing reading research on the American Academy of Pediatrics, like things where, like, we don't know as parents, we don't know all this stuff. This is very unique. So it takes a while to get yourself educated and to find people who can help you out. So you're absolutely doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I was like, who can know better than a trans person, right? About being trans. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know shit about it, and I'm
Right.
like, and I found Mel because I was looking at, about parents, about trans kids, and to find. I just want to learn, but I don't want to
Yeah.
learn to put it in my kid's brain. I'm like,
Right. It was
I
No,
already
I
don't
there.
know. You just want to help him.
yeah,
You just
I
want to
just
do what's
want to
best.
help him. I'm
Yeah, I
crying.
know.
I'm sorry. It's just, it just gets to me so, so much, and I'm like, if I do something wrong, I admit it. I'm the last person who don't admit. No, I was
Right.
not, but this is so wrong. Just not for me, but for him. It's not about me. It's about him
Yeah.
being forced someone who is not, and I just can't imagine how it is to feel like that. And I was like, and what is it? And is it a phase? It's okay, right? That's also okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
if he says, "Well, mom, I thought I was a boy, but I'm good," that's also okay. I'm like,
Exactly. Like
what's
there's no
wrong with
harm.
that?
Right. Exactly.
And his gender dysphoria is so it's so heavy right now. So he needs to go to his therapist, and I'm glad that his therapist was like, "What? They took him?" She was
Yeah.
worried about him so much. She said, "Yeah, I'm going to, to call them on Monday. He's my first priority." I was like, I was bawling. I was like, "Thank you." I was like, "Thank you for understanding me." I was glad that she's with me and with him.
Yeah, me too.
And if it's
Definitely.
because my disability, and they are saying we're gonna fight for him to go to a place, where he's accepted, because the possibility is that he will be taken because I can't care for him anymore. But that's what I admit, that's not okay too but it's better than he got neglect, by me, because I can take care of him, but I want him to be with person who, be trans allies and not transphobes, because now he lives with transphobes.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Yeah. That's so harmful for him,
Is
especially the
Adora
state that
still
he's in
here?
right now.
By the way, Adora is still. I sent her
He's still here.
a friend's request.
Oh, you
I just
found
get-
Matthew? Let's take a look.
And I know it's probably really hard right now too because it's Saturday, right? Oh, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What day is it?
Saturday.
It's so 1:25 a.m. right now. So
Okay, so it's Sunday morning.
Oh, it's Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, so I can call on Monday. I'm gonna be the first one calling every.
Yeah, so just getting through you just got to get through the weekend. I know that's gonna be really hard. I like Sherry said, I just can't imagine like what it's actually
No.
like.
For him.
And then
I'm
like
worried
this
about
is our
him.
worst nightmare as parents of like trans kids is thinking something like this would happen.
Yeah, it was literally
Yeah,
one of the
I can't
main
even
reasons.
imagine.
It was one of the main reasons why I needed to get out of Texas because they just proposed making supporting trans kids child abuse, and I'm like, I absolutely not going to deal with this.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that too. That's awful. That's very awful. But I think they are just, we are just a LGBTQ family, and so we are, in to other cis people, we are just weird, and they don't like that. They don't like.
It's just mind blowing though, like from where you live that this is happening. Like I really thought
Yeah,
that was just like super inclusive and
Yeah, they are. They are inclusive and accepted, but when it comes to to trans people, they can be. They don't understand it. I'm like, no, you are the you are a boy or a girl, and that's it. Yeah, or you can be stupid. I'm like,
yeah, with how, I mean, I'm sure it has to do with how young he is, and probably the school has not had to really affirm any kids that young before.
yeah, they say we don't know any trans kids.
Well, it's rare. It's not that common.
I'm like,
I think
so what?
I
You
think
know?
Sherry's son was. I think Sherry, you said like fifth grade, right? When he started using pronouns at school. So
Yeah,
that's
fifth grade.
what,
I think it was
What's
fifth grade.
What's fifth grade? What age?
That's 10.
yeah, about 10.
Yeah, 10, 11, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but he said to me, "Yeah, mom, I can tell you everything," and I'm a boy. I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay." You know,
Right, he
you
was
want to,
probably just really comfortable to come out early because, like you said, you're in an LGBTQ family, so he's more comfortable with that. He knows he's more likely to be
yeah.
accepted.
I was like, yeah, you want to, change your pronouns. You want to, he was all telling me, like, yeah, I wanted to talk to you before, but I didn't know how to say it. But he said,
Right.
I know it before I could talk. I was like, I'm sorry that I didn't know. I was like, but he's like, no, you're a good mom, and I can tell you everything, and that's all I wanted for my kid. That he can come to me when whatever what's bothering him, and he is afraid of his body changing. He gets little boobies already, and his gender dysphoria is
He's so young.
but that's I feel so guilty that he's going to be in puberty so fast. But I was like, because I was that too, so
Did you say 8, Amy?
I was 8
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I got my period, and I got I don't know if it's puberty blockers, but I got pills that stop my growth. I don't know if that's the
It
same
probably
thing.
was.
I don't know if it's the same thing, but
It's probably what they had like back when you were younger. What was I gonna say? How close to 8 is he? You don't have to give me his birthday, but like, is it soon?
August.
Okay.
No, November. Sorry.
That's okay.
I was saying no, in November.
Okay. So a little while.
I was confused. I was like, no, he's not. Yeah, November. So it's but his gender dysphoria is really bad. That's why the therapists were worried, because he needs to talk about it. And when he tried to call me, they cut it off.
Yeah, it can be bad this young. It's not common, but it's definitely possible. I mean, I've talked to a few people that have worked or done volunteer work for like the Trevor Project, where kids can, call in crisis calls, and they can be as young as 7. It happens. So
The age of 4, the earliest age of 4, right? Or 3.
Yeah, but the thing is, like what that's kind of what Sherry experienced, right? Like her son was, but it was really more about like expression at the time. He just knew he didn't want to wear like girls' clothes and
I don't like that either. I'm like, what's wrong with that?
nothing.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
nothing.
they were saying, yeah, he's wearing boy clothes. I was like, yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
What's
It's just clothing.
wrong? It's just a pants. And I was like,
The-
yeah.
I think I got distracted. Did you get the friend request to go through?
I did not see a friend request.
But what's going on? It said sent. Adorable underscore rainbow fish, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I sent it.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't know
nothing.
what's happening.
So weird.
Sorry. Seems like it's not meant to be.
Did the question entering wrong got me blocked or something?
I definitely don't have you blocked. It would issue.
Can it happen or not?
Well, I did look through my block list already, and I don't have you listed there either.
Well,
I need to drop Amy, but Amy, I followed you. So like I said, if I can come across any more information, I will direct message you and I'll send it to you on here. Okay?
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
It's really helpful this because it's
Yeah.
By my wife in my life. Wait, are you where I think you are?
Yes.
Because I heard the dog.
Yes. I've got a pile of them on me right now. They're all on me. I'm
Yeah,
completely like, do you want to, here, watch. See, like, I've got
I
all the
know
dogs.
that dog. Oh, look, I know them all. Look
They're
at
all
them.
on me. Like,
Yeah, can you tell they're yeah, stop yelling at those dogs. Those dogs didn't do anything. They did nothing wrong.
Wesley said, stop yelling at the dogs. They're trying to clean our ears and stuff like that. And like, yeah,
They did
but we got to
nothing
get
wrong.
ready. I know they did nothing wrong. They just all went
Phoenix,
away
stop
on me, but we got to
gaslighting
get
those
ready to
dogs.
go. I'll tell them. All
Thanks for
right,
stopping
Amy, if
by,
I come up
Sherry.
with anything, I will message you. Okay, I promise.
yes,
All
thank
right.
you.
Okay. Good luck,
What's your name again?
Sherry. Sherry.
Yes, I will try
Yeah.
to remember it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.
Oh, and Adora, I think I said the wrong name to you.
For your name?
No, my name. I said it wrong to her.
Okay, what is it?
I see that it's a dot Amy. I see
Oh, there's
another
a dot in the front.
Dot Amy.
Yeah, yeah,
Dot,
dot.
just dot. Okay.
Oops. Why did that not work?
I think that's what's wrong.
Okay, I sent a friend request to Dot Amy. Also,
No,
it does not have a picture of a dog.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you do? Okay, awesome.
I think that was wrong.
Okay, awesome.
I didn't know that.
Yay.
Oh, I see Mel.
Yep, I just have one too. So
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, good.
that's me. Okay, there you are. Yeah, you had a dot.
Yeah, I forgot the dot. I can't accept Adora.
Why will it not let you accept?
I don't know. When I want to accept, I can accept Mel, but not
Yeah,
sure.
I just got it.
I can accept Adora. That's weird.
Huh.
Weird.
No, I don't get it. I accept you, right, Mel?
Yeah, I just messaged you. I just said hi.
It's not.
That's weird.
I don't understand.
Should I refresh it?
Maybe.
Let's try that.
Maybe try to refresh. Yeah, it could just be a glitch.
I'm so bad at this. I never use Discord.
That's right. I mean, it popped right up when you accepted mine. I don't know why.
I got a block thing for Adora. I'm like, what? Why?
I don't understand.
It doesn't allow. It says a question. No, how do you say that?
I don't know. That's weird. Adora, if you want to send me, like, if you're gonna invite her, you can send me the invite and I can send it to her. I know it's weird, but because I have.
Yes, I accept Mel, but I can't accept Dora. That's. I don't know.
Do what, Mel? Sorry.
If you're gonna send her an invite to the Discord, you can send it to me and I can send it to her. Because I'm in contact
Okay.
with
All
her.
right.
I don't know why you're not, but
But why I have two different pictures? I don't get that either. I have one of my dog and one of mine. So
I don't know. I'm the one with the dog one. I see that one.
it's weird. When I don't even know when I did that.
I don't know. Oh well.
But I can accept Dora. That's weird. I refreshed it a couple of times, but maybe because I answered the question wrong most of the time.
I sent.
No, it shouldn't matter.
invite
Okay, I
to-
got it. Hold on. Let me
That's weird.
try to copy it. All right. Let's see if I can send it to her.
It says pending.
It says pending.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. There you go. Can you click on that?
yes. Oh, I need to verify my phone. Oh,
Man,
Yeah.
it's making me verify everything.
I'm reading two different languages. That's confusing to me. I'm like, it's Dutch and English. That's weird. Well, it says pending. I see Adora's picture, but after her name, it says pending. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well,
But I sent you the invite and it says you need to verify your phone number.
yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not in India. My laptop today is in India. I don't know why. I never been there. But yeah, I don't know a lot about Discord. So I made it just to join Adora's Discord.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I didn't know what I was doing, and it was last year.
It can be kind of, Discord can be confusing, especially if you've never before.
It was that's funny. I found Adora before my son came out, and I was, trying to. I know a little because my ex is a trans woman, but I was hearing stuff that I never heard of.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because it says you joined Discord in July last year.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, that was a while ago, so that's fine.
It's
I don't
almost a
remember what I
year
did in
ago,
July last year either.
but
Didn't we do a meetup, or was that June?
That was July.
That was July. Yeah.
are you going ever to do a meetup again? I like those live a lot.
I don't know what we're doing. One thing at a time, I guess. Oh my gosh.
I like those live a lot. I just watch it and just have it on my background. Just melt dancing away.
Oh gosh.
It was fun.
I had a little bit to drink.
People think I'm drunk anytime because that's what the brain injury does. I'm like, I don't drink, but I sounded drunk. I'm like, no, my brain is just,
You're totally fine.
But it's still pending. I don't know what's happening, but I will refer.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I sent you the invite to the Discord, the best friend squad. Hopefully, you can get in there. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
verify. It's probably making you verify a bunch of things because you haven't used your Discord in so long.
Probably that's.
Yeah, because I don't have to do anything, but I'm in Discord all the time, so that makes sense.
Do you know any Dutch? How do you say it? What you guys do on TikTok? Or I can't find any Dutch.
Oh, like lives about
yeah, lives about
LGBTQ.
what Adora does and what you are doing. I can find.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any either.
I'm like I want to find, but that's the weird thing too. That if I'm talking about it in my life sometimes, and people are just, they're always going to be mad. But I'm like, I'm not educated enough to do that, right? I'm like,
What, to host a live?
yeah, no, not to host it, but to talk about trans people and trans kids. I know a lot now because of you and Adora and some other, but I'm like, I don't know it enough. And I know the America stuff. I don't know how it works here. I'm like, it's different.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it other than the fact my kid wanted to move there.
But then,
But I'm like, moving to another country is not that easy. So,
can I ask you or Adora something? You say sex and gender is not the same thing, right?
Right, they're different.
Here they say, the therapist of my son said, trans people are born in the wrong body. Do you think that's
That
right?
that's going to vary person to person. For some people, that's going to feel right. For some people, that's going to feel wrong.
Yeah, but it's not a translation to gender or not the same thing, right?
Sorry.
It's not the same thing as sex and gender aren't the same thing.
Yeah, that would be a different point. That's
Yeah,
being made.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's a language difference, I think.
yeah, and in some areas too, they do use like, well, and here they did it too, right? Like use sex and gender interchangeably. And you can do it here. Like you could use female as a gender as well. We just try to separate them on these conversations to make it less confusing for people. But yeah, in different languages and stuff, it makes sense that some of them are going to be a little more.
But do you think it's harmful to say that trans people are born in the wrong body?
If you say it to the wrong trans person, yes, it can be harmful. But for some of us, that is how it feels.
Right, because some people still feel like their body is right for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to depend on that. I think that's something that therapists will say often. Like sometimes my kid's therapist says things wrong too because they just don't.
No, that's just how it is in the Netherlands. We don't have male or man or female or woman. We just have man and woman and boy or girl. And
Yeah,
that's
and they probably just use them
confusing
interchangeably.
me. That's confusing me. I'm like, what's the other thing? You can be male and woman, right? Or the other way. So I'm like, it's just difficult to understand it. Because
Yeah, it is more difficult, especially when it comes to like other languages as well. And even when it comes to like some of the paperwork, when I get gender affirming care for my kids, sometimes they don't ask about gender, just sex. So then they will say things like she's female, but then we still try to separate them. It all depends. I just think it's easier to have these conversations to separate them and make it really clear to people that they are two different things, because we're referring to two different things, even if you're using the same word.
well, my son don't like when people say I was wrong in the wrong body. It's the right body, but it does the wrong things. That's how he
And that makes sense.
it. But he said, no, it's not a wrong body. It's just doing the wrong things that, it does not align with what's in my brain, if that makes sense.
It
Yeah,
does.
that makes sense.
That's what gender and sex is the difference, right?
Yeah, your body and your brain. So that's the thing, like, that's what a lot of people do try to do, is get their bodies to align with their brains. But it's
Like-
not that the body is wrong, because it's still your body. You just make
Right.
some changes to it to help affirm your gender. That's all.
But that like I have I'm a cis woman, so my sex and my gender is aligned with each other,
Right.
and with yeah. But it's just hard to explain it to Dutch people because they say no, your gender is what what you're born with, and I'm like no, it's not, and they just don't understand.
Right,
And
because for most people they align, right? So people do look
Yeah.
at them as the same thing. Yeah.
I'm
But
like yeah, well I'm like yeah, don't you believe that it's I sometimes I say, do you believe I'm disabled? And they say yes. I'm like, why don't you believe that people are trans? It's why don't you believe me, but not a trans person?
yeah,
I'm not.
especially when it comes to kids, I don't know. It's almost like I don't know. A lot
Like
of people are worried about themselves, right? And like if you affirm a kid and you get it wrong, that like you're gonna look like you made a mistake or something along those lines, which isn't really
I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't understand why people are so obsessed with how somebody is. I think that is something wrong with them. I'm like, I don't care.
exactly.
That's why I don't. They were asking what is in his pants. I'm like, you asking a child what is in his pants? That's disgusting.
Read.
It
I'm
is.
like, you asking a adult asking a child what's in his, and they are saying I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just curious. Why are you curious about that?
That is
That's.
very weird. I don't understand that either.
I'm like, I just got a text from my kid that he's listening to me.
Aw.
And he said he can understand it, but he said it's that Adora with the pink hair. I'm like, yeah. He thinks you are doing a great thing, Adora.
Yeah.
He's like she's coming up for us. I'm like, yeah, she is.
Well,
And it's
that's
unfair. He thinks it's unfair, but it's like I have to do the same thing for me. I was like, people don't validate me also as they are talking to me like I'm like I am 7 years old. I'm like,
right.
so yeah. But I have to go. I held too long. I held too lifelong. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I do have like you're in contact with me now on the Discord or on Discord if you need to message me at all or you want to do if you need someone to talk to, I'll try to respond to you. And
What's
good
the
luck.
what's the time zone you're at?
Where I am right now, it's 5:50 p.m. on Saturday.
Oh yeah. That's then not that I'm texting you when you are asleep. I don't want to do that. I don't.
It's fine. I try to silence it at night, and usually I sleep through it if I don't, so I'm not worried about it. It's
Me
fine.
too.
So good. Yeah, good luck with everything, Amy, and keep us.
Thank you for letting me off, and thank you, Adora, for the sword. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You guys are very helpful. You don't even know. I was like, I'm an ally. I didn't know if you're letting me off. I was just trying. I was like, I could always try, but
Yeah, I followed you now, so I'll know that you're a friend. But I'm really not. I know you've been here a while, but I'm really not. Don't feel bad. It's totally fine. I can't imagine what you're going through. So whatever we can do to help, we're gonna try to do it. So good luck, Amy, and keep in touch.
bye, everyone.
Bye.
I really hope that works out well.
I know. she's been so worried about this for so long that oh my gosh, I don't know. I can't imagine. I did imagine to a very small extent, what it would have been like to stay in Texas if their child abuse bill went through, and I couldn't handle the idea of that. So
I couldn't either. Don't even want to think about it.
mm-mm.
And the other thing is, you think about it from the perspective of her who is disabled, who is also like, even if you are going to, in the end, do this anyway, remove him from me because of my disabilities, at least put him with someone that is accepting and loving and caring for him.
Yeah. She genuinely cares about her son, and yeah, he needs to be in a place where he's accepted. So sad. Thank you, Amy. Good luck with everything. I am going to go feed my dog and reset and stuff. I'll probably come back in a little bit. Thank you guys for sticking around. Over 300 of you stayed through that conversation. Yeah, I hope those resources help, but I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you
Bye.
guys. Bye.